I hate shopping. I hate being in the stores. Unless it's a vintage store or a thrift store, if I have to go in there, I'm buying the first thing I see that might work and I'm leaving. And it's partly because of the lights and it's partly, I don't know, there's something about it. So I was like, if I'm going to make a movie about this, I got to enjoy being there. You know? Hey, Letterboxd, I'm Boots Riley, and I'm breaking down some of my wildest ideas.
Camera out. Let's go live.
I just thought it was a great symbol of how value is decided. These expensive places, they're not necessarily practical. They're not necessarily better. There's a almost arbitrary value put onto them. In reality, there is a place in San Francisco, the Millennium Towers, which are these condos they sold each for millions of dollars, but it's not built well. And they are leaning, I think it's only just a little bit like to where if you put a marble on, it'll slowly go down, but it's leaning more and more each time.
What would be your biggest challenge in a job like this?
I just feel like, give it to me. It's mine anyway.
That is such a good answer.
I always want the viewer to feel what the characters are feeling, to be in that sensory space that the character is in. And so that the monochrome sets were a way to do that. I forgot to bring my green outfit to be monochromatic with this. I wanted for myself to be able to get into the headspace of someone that does like being in a store, right? Like, how do I make it feel more wonderful, as fantastical as it might feel to someone that really is into the new stuff coming out every week or whatever.
Hey, young blood. What up? Let me give you a tip. Use your white voice.
My white voice?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't got no white voice.
Oh, come on. You know what I mean, young blood. You have a white voice in there. You can use it.
Just that's what we used to do, is make people think we were white, and so that even the racist ones would trust us with their credit card. I was gonna just put that in there as kind of a check-off thing, and it was gonna be funny, and the character that Danny Glover played was just gonna do like a nasally thing or whatever. But as I was doing it, I realized even if it worked as a joke, it was kind of just putting the idea out there. And so I was like, well, what does it feel like when we were doing this? And so we did the overdubbing.
Like this, young blood.
Hey, Mr. Kramer. This is Langston from Regal View. I didn't catch you at the wrong time, did I?
You could feel that out-of-body feeling that you have if you're doing that all day.
Spin doctors. Classic. Tim, I want to chop it up more, but I got to get to my squash game.
Coming from music, I love lyrics. You quickly understand that it's not just about what the lyrics technically have in something. It's about how you make someone feel in their body. Does it get their heart pumping? Does it get them excited? Does it make them horny? Does it make them, want to fall in love, want to drive fast in their car, or want to dance, right? You're doing that with music. I just took what I knew from making music and applied it to making movies.
Hey, hello. Hey, Mr. Davison, Cassius Green here. Sorry to bother.
Similarly, while he's on the phone, I have him be in the same space with the person he's talking to so that you could feel that awkwardness. I wanted to figure out how to tie these worlds that seem different because they're in different geographical places, but they're part of the same production line.
Today, YouTube sensation Cassius Green is here.
The origin of I Got This Shit Kicked Out of Me was really a story device thing. I needed him to be willing to humiliate himself in the biggest way possible. It symbolizes what I thought was going on in a lot of TV and entertainment at the time, which was just reveling in someone else's disgrace or pain. So many people watch so many movies, so much TV, that if you make a movie about their life, they're watching TV. And so it's not even like trying to be meta or anything like that. It's like, this is part of real life. It's part of the conversations that we're having. Or what did you watch on TV? What did you, So I'm trying to put all of that into my work.
Can I have 7 Bing Bang burgers, please? be plenty more where that came from.
Well, so in I'm a Virgo, we did most of the stuff practically. Forced perspective, giant puppets, little puppets, prosthetics. One reason I did it was to have fun. I used to see all the making of stuff for movies when I was a kid, and it'd be these long-haired dudes like doing some sort of rig and making these things happen. And so John Knoll at ILM really helped me figure out what the formula was for the forced perspective and different ways of doing that. That was pretty cool. Practical things create more texture on the screen. I don't know, maybe I'd be saying something different if everybody already did practical stuff and I'd go the other way, but it just feels like something different than what we've seen. And there's a lot of VFX in I'm a Virgo, but it's just in the places that you wouldn't think, you know, getting rid of a cable, getting rid of a rigging of some sort, splitting the screen somewhere. We had one set that was half scale, one set that was full scale. Live, we recorded, you know, the people that were supposed to be normal sized on one camera, and then Jarrell in a room by itself on the other thing. You know, all those things. And part of the reason why I did it was to be able to talk about it now, you know? You know, I think about the process as well, like, because you got to spend years making these things. So they better be fun. It better be with people that you love. It better feel worthwhile to do.